Guys, so we have an urgent information coming out with all these solar flare and the sun eruption going on. You have some people out there that's saying Japan is gonna get hit with a megaquake possibly in the next few days. All right, so we're gonna see what's going on with this one here. Japan megaquake could be just days away as Earth braces for solar impact. And this is the video that's going around. Japanese megaquake could be just days away as Earth braces for solar impact. Now, I'm going to leave this link in the description box if you guys want to check it out. And at the same time, guys, I did post some videos. Sun erupts in X5.1 solar flare strongest in 2025. At the same time, a rare cannibal solar event to unleash widespread aurora across 22 US states. Alright, so if you guys want to check out the videos, the links will be in the description box. Once again, blackouts confirmed, worst solar flare of the year, and reports of 22 states to see sky turn red, magnetic storm warning. Alright, so these two links will be in the comments box, but we're going to focus on this one here, guys. You have experts out there. 82% chance of disaster. Japan raises megaquake probability along Nankai Trough. I think that's how you pronounce it. So you got some people out there that's preparing for the megaquake. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box, and also description box. Thank you again for your support. So this one here is going to be a different story. This one here, you have experts are saying that there's going to be an earthquake possibly in the next 30, possibly, who knows, less than that, years. All right, so I want to read this part really quick here. So Japan's Gov and experts have issued a warning about the increasing likelihood of a megaquake striking the nation within the next 30 years. So from here to like the next 30 years, the time frame, I mean, this megaquake could happen anytime. According to the Japanese Gov Earthquake Investigation Panel, the probability of a megaquake happening has risen to over 80% now, with estimates of 82% for an 8.0 or 9.0 megaquake magnitude earthquake. Now, this marks an increase from previous estimates, which placed the probability between 70% and 80%. The panel's finding, reported by The Independent, emphasized the urgency for preparedness in the face of the imminent threat. All right, so from here to like 30 years, that time span, we could see, well, Japan could see a megaquake, and it could happen anytime. Now, you have this person here is basically saying that in the next few days, we could see that megaquake. We could see something happening in the next few days. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen. All right, I'm not saying that, I'm not agreeing with this person. I'm just giving you guys all these information here. Japan has been sounding the alarm these last couple of months about the megaquake. And the sun is erupting like crazy ever since Interstellar 3i Atlas, ever since it went around the sun and then reappeared again in a different color, different shape. Now all of a sudden the sun is erupting. I mean, it just, all these solar flare, coronal mass ejection, and there is a massive blackout. Radio blackout is happening right now in the continent of Africa and Europe. Now, again, yes, solar flare does happen a lot, but we are seeing something here. It's happening almost every day now. All right, so we are definitely seeing the signs of the heavens that could possibly lead to the sign of earthquakes in various places. Jesus Christ mentioned these strong magnitudes. The signs of the sun, the moon, the stars, the heavens will be shaken, the earth will be shaken. There's a possibility, who knows, maybe 3i Atlas is not a spaceship, maybe it's something that would trigger earthquakes. Japan, once again, Megaquake could be just days away. Like I said, guys, I'm going to leave this link. It's a 40-minute video. And I just found out about this not too long ago. I haven't watched the video, to be honest. I've been doing a lot of research on YouTube and stuff like that. News updates and stuff like that. But again, like I said, I'm going to leave the link in the description box if you guys want to check it out. But it's trending. That video is trending. But we're going to go and focus on this one here. Jerusalem Post is putting out this information here. All right, so this is like a news that's coming out today. Now, again, a few months ago, there was something like this that came out too, but this is an update. So the most probable location for such an earthquake is along the Nankai Trough, an underwater fault line that runs parallel to Japan's eastern coastline for 800 kilometers from Sakuka to Kusha Island. Now, this area is where the oceanic tectonic plate of the Philippine Sea is slowly sliding beneath the continental plate on which Japan is located, making it a hotspot for seismic activity. The Nankai Trough has a history of producing megathrust earthquakes and is being closely monitored due to the risk it possesses. Now, a megaquake, defined as an earthquake with a magnitude of 8 or greater, brings the potential for destructive power, including gigantic tsunamis that could take out hundreds of thousands and cause billions in damage. Experts state a megaquake occurring in that region could lead to destruction, with projection estimating approximately 2.1 million destroyed buildings and more than 230,000 gone, wiped out, in addition to missing people. That is catastrophic. That's, again, that's what you call like catastrophe there. Once again, guys, give this video a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you again for your support. I really appreciate it. I do have a Patreon coming today. If you guys want to tune in, the Patreon link will be in the description box. $5 a month will get you the access to our live stream. So we're going to be talking about things that we cannot talk about in this platform. Thank you for your support. Historic patterns indicate that the magnitude in Nankai Trough have occurred every 100 to 200 years over the past 1,400 years. Now, it says here, with the most recent megaquake recorded in 1946. So they got hit in 1946? Hold on. With the most recent megaquake recorded in 1946. Man, Japan. So Japan in 1945, they got hit with the atomic. We dropped not one, but we dropped 2 atomic on them in 1945. And they surrendered, and we won the war. And then in 1946, they got hit with a megaquake. Man, that's brutal. They got hit with nukes, and they got hit with a megaquake. I was not aware, so hold on. Give me a second here. What was the megaquake in 1946? Give me a second here. What was the megaquake in Japan? 1946. Look at this here, guys. Man, they really had a bad year. So, megaquake in Japan 1946 was the Nankaido earthquake, a powerful magnitude 8.1 earthquake that struck on December 21st, 1946. You know what else is going to happen December 21st? We're going to see the closest approach of Atlas, 3i Atlas, on December the 21st. Oh man. So again, give me a second here, guys. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Uh, Give me a second here, guys. Now they are saying December the 19th, but it was December 21st yesterday. So December the 19th. But the other day it was December 21st. Okay, so Japan, they got hit in 1946, Megaquake of 8.1. It was December 21st of 1946. Off the coast of southwestern Japan, the quake, a type of megaquake that occurs along the Nankai Trough. That's the one we're talking about. Subduction zone caused widespread damage and has taken at least 1,362 people and triggered a significant tsunami. Man, jeez, not only they lost the war and seen atomic dropped on them, but they also saw a mega quake. That was a bad year for them. Bad year. Okay, so it says here, all segments of Nankai Trough rupture simultaneously, causing an earthquake that remains Japan's second most powerful on record. This event, known as the Hoyun earthquake, not only devastated regions along the coast, but also triggered the last eruption of Mount Fuji. It has been 79 years since the last earthquake, and the likelihood of another earthquake occurring is increasing each year at a rate of about 1%. Now, this gradual increase underscores the escalating risk Japan faces and the importance of vigilance. Now, this probability is a number indicating that it could be no surprise if an earthquake were to happen at any time. At any time. That's the key word. At any time. So can we see something? Well, one thing I tell you guys, predicting earthquake, it's not easy. It's not. I mean, volcano is different. A volcano is different because, again, with the earthquake and magma rising and stuff like that. That's different. We could have some kind of idea when a volcano will blow. All right, and hurricanes is different. So we have all these technologies and stuff like that. But when it comes to earthquake, it's just you never know when the thing is gonna strike. You never know when the New Madrid will break off. You never know when the big one will snap. These earthquakes happen out of nowhere. All right, so the only people that knows, well, the only one that knows when Megaquake strike is God, and God sent, in the Old Testament there were prophets that God has given these men and women message. But nowadays, again, we are under a new covenant, and that's the gospel of Jesus Christ. We have the good news. We are told to go out and make disciples. All right, so we are Christians. All right, so there's no more prophets in these times. We have the good news, and it's the gospel of Jesus Christ, and that's all we need. That's all we need. All right, the Old Testament was different. That was under the law, and you had multiple prophets, Jeremiah, you had Daniel, you had so many prophets out there, and it was a different time. It was the Old Testament. All right, so but again, nowadays, all these people on YouTube, they call themselves prophets. It's just unbelievable. A true prophet will be out in the street. They will not be focusing making videos. They will be out in the street. God will send them to one place, to another place, to another place. And that's what God did with Jeremiah and others. I want you to go to this place. I want you to go to that place. I want you to warn these people. Again, true prophets be out in the streets, not on social media. It says here Japan is located in one of the most tectonically active areas of the world, making it a land where seismic hazard is very high. The country suffers about 1,500 earthquakes every year, averaging for earthquake daily. About 10% of the world's earthquake of magnitude 6 or higher occur in or around Japan. So the risk is much higher than in places like Europe or the eastern United States, where earthquakes are rare. Now it says here the movement of tectonic plates is at the heart of this seismic activity. Now the Philippine Sea plate is slowly slipping beneath the continental plate that Japan sits on. As these plates get stuck while moving, they store a large amount of energy, and when they break free from their stuck position, this energy is suddenly released, which could result in a mega earthquake. Man, that's crazy. Um, a lot of people talk about California the big one, but again, there's others out there that's could be a lot catastrophic. The world shifts, and tectonic plates and all that it shifts, and mountains are moved from its place. Again, it's just the world. It's a living planet. It breathes. It's this center core. You got the hottest place on this planet, much hotter than the sun, and it's in the center of the Earth. All right, so it's a living planet. All right, and it shifts, and so many things are being moved, tectonic plates and stuff. So it says here, however, not all experts are convinced by the prediction of the Nankai Trough Megaquake. Robert, a seismologist and professor emeritus at the University of Tokyo, criticizes the idea of issuing regular warnings about a Nankai Trough earthquake. He argued that the earthquake don't follow predictable cycles and can occur unpredictably, as reported by The Independent. Now, this view contrasts with the traditional scientific belief in a stick-slip process, where stress builds up along fault and is eventually released in earthquakes. According to the Gov estimate published in 2012, small islands along the Japanese coast are at risk of being submerged by tsunami waves more than 30-meter high, as reported by Der Standard. All right, so once again, this is the latest updates. The Jerusalem Post, they put out this information not too long ago. I think it was like a day ago, and 83%. Now the odds has gone much higher. 83% chance Japan could get rocked by a mega quake. And now we're getting this news here. Japan megaquake could be just days away as Earth braces for solar impact. Now, this is coming out from Stephen Burns. Now, here's the thing, guys. I don't think solar flare causes tectonic shifting. I don't think so. I mean, when it's like the blood moon or solar eclipse, again, you have those high tides and low tides. I believe the gravitational pull shift from the moon and the Earth. I do believe that it causes gravitational pull shift, which could lead to tectonic plates. But when it comes to solar flare, I don't see that causing a mega quake. But either way, guys, I'm gonna leave his link in the description box if you guys want to check it out. It's a 40 minutes video. At the same time, today at 5 a.m. Eastern Time, November 11th, the sun erupts in X5.1 solar flare, strongest in 2025. All right, so we are definitely seeing Atlas. We are definitely seeing the sun. We are definitely seeing the signs of the heavens shaking. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Till next time later. Peace.